Download the BCSN Plus app today.
Toledo's second straight year taking on an SEC team on the road. They're in Kentucky. A little over 10 minutes left in the first quarter. Tucker Gleason's first pass of the game. J.Q. Hardaway catches it. He plays for Kentucky. That's an interception, his third career pick. Wildcats got the ball though, Rocket 29. A couple of plays later, quarterback Zach Calzada is going to keep it on 3rd and 1. Gets into the end zone. Senior's first career touchdown as a Wildcat, as Kentucky is up 7-0 after the point after. Second quarter, first Wildcat possession of the quarter at their own 3. Calzada's going to keep it. Langston long, the safety. Slap those hands above your head. UT down 10-2 at the break. After a scoreless third quarter, action picks up in the fourth. 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats, under 13 to go. Seth McGowan finding the end zone. Point after makes it 17-2. Wildcats. Rockets starting to rally. 9-yard rushing touchdown from Gleason. Get the lead down to 8. First play of the following drive, Kentucky's Dante Dowdell, 79 yards. No one's going to catch him. He finished with 129 on the ground. UK up 24-9. Gleason trying to rally his troops. Junior Vandeross makes the grab, but too little, too late as the Rockets fall on the road. 24-16 the final. Yao Bonsu has more on Toledo's slow start.
Mark, let's flash back to Mac Media Day for a second. Head coach Jason Candle telling us that he's expecting quarterback Tucker Gleason to take a huge leap this year. Why? Because that is usually the case for quarterbacks entering their second year starting in Candle's system. But you can make the argument, at least in the first half of today's game against Kentucky, that Gleason didn't take a step forward, but rather a step back. Gleason only completing 7 out of 14 passes in the first half. And by the way, his first pass of the game was an interception that resulted in a Wildcats touchdown on the ensuing drive. Toledo ultimately falling down 10-2 in that first half, and as you just saw, losing 24-16 here in week 1.
It was a good play call. We got the coverage that we liked. I'm told, timing and ball placement and accuracy, and so that's what I'm working on. And the receiver slipped a little bit, and nothing to his fault. And it's a play that happens, and the DB made a good play, stepped in front of it. That's about it. I think we did a good job just as an offense, kind of figuring it all out. And now just the next step is elite communication. I think that was where we lacked more of today. Is just the communication piece of it.
Hats off to Kentucky and Coach Stoops. Tough football game today, hard-fought game. In the end, we gave ourselves a chance to maybe put ourselves in position to win the game. We just didn't make the plays we were, towards the end there. And ultimately, we have to start better, and we have to be better in the first half, especially offensively. But, a lot of mistakes that look like game 1 things today, and you try to do the best job you can to guard against those in preseason practice. And today, some of those things bit us in the backside, and that can't happen against a quality opponent. We left our defense out on the field too long in the second quarter and the third quarter a little bit, but the course of the second quarter and the third quarter, there were a couple 3-and-outs there, and our defense got a little gassed, and so it's frustrating. But there's game 1 mistakes there. We got to get it right and get it fixed and get ready for a quality opponent this week.
Mark, I don't mean to be all negative about UT, but remember all the hype we had about the running back additions for the Rockets this year? Kenji Christian, Chip Traynham coming over, instantly becoming the running backs 1 and 2 for Toledo. Well, the backfield as a whole only averaged 2 yards per carry. Shades of Toledo last year, a team that ranked 108th in the entire nation in rushing yards per carry. Next up for the Rockets, home opener next Saturday against Western Kentucky. But for now, we're here at Kroger Field at the University of Kentucky. I'm Yao Bonsu, BCSN.
Thank you, Yao. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape as the Rockets more total yards than Kentucky, but the penalties. 10 penalties for UT that cost them 94 yards, as Kentucky only had 3 for 30. Wildcats more turnovers as well, but those penalties really hurting the Rockets. You can't give a team that many opportunities when you're the underdog on the road. But as Yao said, Rockets back at home next Saturday under the lights to take on the Hilltoppers.